I'm on the search to find the best botanical gel. In today's video, our second semifinals, I'm going to be trying out the Doux 808 gel and Innersense I Create Hold. If you guys are new here, my name is Brittany. Welcome to the channel, and I'm here to find the best botanical gel. Our first semifinals was the Doux B-Girl versus Kinky Curly, and Kinky Curly won, so she's off to the finals. And now in today's video, we will be testing 808 and Innersense Beauty on each side. I'm going to give you my day 0, which is today, my thoughts. Then I'm gonna come back tomorrow for day 1. Once my hair has completely dried and there's a little bit of volume and you can really see the curl definition. And then I'll be back on either day 4 or 5 to do a final comparison and choose the winner of this round. So let's get started. All right, guys, I can't believe we are, I guess, 2 video, well, by the time this video is done, we will be 1 video away from crowning our best botanical gel. This series has been so fun, and I'm really glad that I decided to document it. I'm not sure how well it's gonna do in terms of engagement and numbers and all of that. I have no idea because I'm pre-recording all of this. Well, obviously I'm pre-recording because you have to record before you edit and post, but still I haven't posted a YouTube video yet, so I don't know how well it's gonna be received on YouTube. I have posted on Instagram and TikTok. Honestly, it really wasn't as well received. I thought it would be like a fun series for people to follow along. So again, you can never predict these things. Honestly, with content, you just have to kind of do your best, and doing your best is sometimes better than trying to just have perfection. I feel like there are some tweaks I can do with some of the editing that I'm doing on short form to see if maybe it will grab people's attention more. I don't know. But all that to say, I don't even care how it does, in a sense. Like, this was something that was fun for me. This was something that I've always wanted to do, so I figured why not just document it and do it all at once, you know? I'm going to have a lot of products left over, but I have so many friends and family that I can give it away to, so that's absolutely not a problem. And regardless, it's been so fun because I've been talking to my friends about it, even online with some of my mutuals or people that I know, you know, them chiming in and being like, oh my god, like B-Girl is my favorite gel and I love to use it with this product. Like, it's so fun getting to hear everyone's opinions, especially people that I know and people in my inner circle on top of that too. So yeah, I love it so much. Regardless of what happens, this has been fun, and honestly, I think that's all a girl can ask for, you know? Now that my hair is wet again, I'm going to take this gel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the way this smells. It just smells like sweet icing, and yeah, I honestly prefer B-Girl. But you know, we do what we need to do for our results. Again, I'm willing to look over the smell if it's gonna be the best of the best. All right, guys, so now I'm applying the 808, the Doux 808 base gel. But one thing I did not like about this is this oil, like castor oil is, I think, the 4th ingredient. Wait, there's oil that's so high up on the ingredients list. Grapeseed, oh, that's the smell I don't like. It's grapeseed because I cooked with grapeseed oil. And it's like, should that be so far up? I swear I saw castor oil. Yeah, castor oil is right after aloe vera juice and aloe vera leaf juice, which I have not seen, and this is unique to this gel. So as much as it gives definition and moisture, it also gives this oily consistency to the hair, which is honestly not my favorite. I don't really like that because in a way it kind of weighs the hair down, if that makes sense. And that's not my preferred way, but it does give good definition, I have to say. So there's a bit of a trade-off with this one. Now I'm going to brush style. I just go section by section and I try to get as close to the roots as possible. So I re-wet this side, and now we're gonna apply the Innersense I Create Hold. One thing I love about both of these gels is that they are pump bottles. I feel like that makes it a little bit easier. This has more of a tacky consistency than the 808 base gel. I think the oil in the base gel gives it that smooth, slippery texture, but the I Create Hold feels more like a sticky gel. And this one doesn't really have a smell at all. It's just like it smells like nothing. It kind of smells a little citrusy. And now we brush style this side. This is gonna be a good round to really compare gels that work in such different ways. Okay, both sides are done. It's time to diffuse. This is what each side looks like on what I like to call day 0. The I Create Hold side actually has, it's softer, there's less of a cast, but there's a stronger cast up here, which is interesting. But down here it's really fluffy, but there's a lot of definition. On the 808 gel side, I feel like the hair is a bit more wavier. There is a gel cast all around, a little more firm, less fluffy compared. I don't know if you guys can tell, like it's kind of fluffy and kind of sprung up here, whereas on this side, not so much. I'm starting to think of maybe I didn't put enough gel on the ends, but I'm pretty sure I did. But anyways, guys, I'll be back tomorrow, and then day 4 or 5 to do our final comparison and pick the winner for this round. Okay, it's the next day. Let's look at, oh, this perfect middle part. Okay, let me find my oil. The curls are looking scrumdiddlyumptious. The Innersense side, oh wow, very fluffy yet very defined. The 808 gel side, which is this side, is looking more defined, and again, it has a little, and has a more of that oily, shiny look. Let's separate and see. Just using a little bit of oil on my hands, and you guys already know I love to just slowly go through and separate my larger chunks of curls just to give myself a little bit more volume. Now on day 1, I do have a preference so far for the Innersense side. Like this is so bouncy and juicy, yet still hold, but maybe by day 4, it might look a little frizzy by then, so we must see. We got some nice chunky pieces at the front. Alright guys, I'm separating the Innersense side now. It is definitely juicier and thicker over here, but I think more prone to frizz when I do separate. So again, very interesting. These are very 2 different gels. You can tell by the way they're formulated, they just give completely different results and looks. So this is really interesting to experience. Okay, so you can really see, let me come closer. The 808 gel side, the curls are skinnier, still defined, but a bit more weighted down, I would say. It kind of has more of an oily look, whereas the Innersense side is more fluffy, lighter, and doesn't have that weighed down, oily look. 2 different formulas. It's gonna be interesting to see on day 4 what this looks like. I'm really excited for this week, actually. All right, see you guys in a couple days. Okay, we're doing a day 5 comparison, and I'm gonna give this one to Innersense. These results are exactly the same. Just don't mind the makeup that's like in my hair up here. The only difference is, and the reason why I choose Innersense as the winner, is because this side is lighter, it has that light feel, as opposed to the 808 side, which I have mentioned earlier, that oil that I feel weighs it down. So to have the same exact results and you have a lighter feel, which is what I like, and again, the smell, something about the smell I don't like, and it's like to the point where I would not use this again. Like I will see if someone else wants this. So to me, that means the clear winner is Innersense in this case. So yeah, guys, that means Innersense is going to the finals, facing off against Kinky Curly. Subscribe so you don't miss that, because this or Kinky Curly is gonna be crowned my new favorite gel. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.